Hi, this is Angie, and I'd like to take a few moments for thoughts for today. At the end of the year, we all have a tendency to reflect on the past year and make plans for the new year that's coming in. And last night was my time for that. Through rushing thoughts, tears, laughter, and memories flying at me, it was so overwhelming to think that so much could have really happened in less than 365 days. I'm excited to see how this year plays out because my guess is it's ending with a bang. Happy Christmas Eve. Today, I'd like to take a moment to talk to you about what this year of so many levels of expansion has brought to me and maybe help you see your year of expansion through different eyes. This year has brought to me a whole new awareness and understanding. I know people will say that that happens every year because obviously we grow and we change in some kind of way every single year. Even if we stay the same, we're changing though. We're changing into the person who is probably stuck. We may be a person who grew and expanded in our careers or material world. Maybe we expanded in a personal journey or a spiritual journey. I thought this is what I did, but I got new things this year. I took a leap of faith and started to put more time into building my business. I explored my personal life and so much changed there. And I expanded my spiritual journey far beyond anything I felt would ever be possible for me. There it is, expanding beyond what you thought is possible for me. That sentence spoke volumes to me last night as I was reflecting on all the changes in my life and those yet to come. At the beginning of the year, I felt like I was stuck. I would never grow my business into what I envisioned, and I definitely needed everyday life to be different. After all, I've been in this person's body for decades, and it's just who I am. Well, that's what I thought anyway. That's what I thought in my limited belief conscious mind. Somewhere in this year of triumph, sorrow, sadness, happiness, and joy, there was an aha moment. It's a moment that I can't quite pin down, but maybe it was a million little moments that all came together at the perfect time to tell me that I am believing, because this is exactly how life works. A million little things, experiences and actions, inactions, and choices all add up to what becomes our life. As I looked back and really reflected on all that was happening in my life over the past year, there were smiles and laughs and tears and sadness too, a longing to somehow make all of this new stuff make sense. Everything that has happened in my life has happened for a reason. That was my big conclusion. And you might say that that isn't much of a conclusion, but hear me out. When I begin to live from a place of true consciousness, being very aware of everything that was happening around me, I really looked at how I was experiencing life. Several things fell into place in my mind for me. The little moments in life begin to take on a giant life all of their own. A movie and popcorn with my daughter became so much more. It became our safe space to connect, to let loose, to laugh, talk, and just be. We were free to be who we needed to be in the moment. And it was amazing to see those moments that can change lives. My grandkids continued to be present in my life, but they became whole new beings when I started to look through different eyes. They are so amazing. What special people that they have grown into. We always say, oh my gosh, they're getting so big. They're so smart. You know, all the things people say about kids, but that's all true. But when I saw them through eyes of consciousness, they became super amazing, superhuman people. They are smart, funny, caring, loving individuals with big, loving hearts, kind and thoughtful, and so amazing that I can't even find the words. I experienced such special one-on-one moments with my amazing kids. Talk about a mama's pride. I am so proud of the beautiful people that they have grown into. And talking with them and learning their hopes and dreams for the future, I don't have any doubt in my mind that they will achieve all that they set out to do. I learned who I am through their eyes as tears fell from mine. I never knew that all I tried to do, be, or say to them really did make a difference. My kids are my world, as many kids are to many mothers. They have become special people, each in their own ways. I am proud that my kids have become open, loving, caring, kind-hearted individuals that give so much of themselves to others, but have their boundaries too. They're set to preserve their peace as well. And I am proud that I broke some generational habits and healed some generational baggage that will serve my kids well in their lifetimes and in turn serve generations to come. The best part about this year with my family is that I have seen the true, raw inner spirit of who they are. I see them not who I project onto them to be to me, but they are some really cool people. And I am so blessed to have such amazing people as my family. I've also experienced losses, loved ones traveling on before us, leaving a hole in our hearts and lives, but I decided that I will celebrate the blessing of knowing them and having them in my life more than grieving my loss. The life they live is honored by the fact that we have that grief over the loss, but more so by the beautiful memories and the moments they have left for us to cherish for the rest of our days. I have lost people in my life this year that are still on earth with me, just different parts of it because our worlds no longer meshed. This doesn't mean that I love them any less, and I hope that they don't love me any less. We just love differently now. I cherish the memories we made. I hold those dear to my heart, and I also honor the lessons that they taught me about life, myself, and love, and moving on. Not all who cross our paths are meant to stay forever. I love you from afar on your personal journey to your true self. I lost every penny this year too, and had a year of instead of devastation, it brought hope and determination and drive, and more importantly, it brought earth angels into my realm. It brought me true heaven-sent people to take care of me at my lowest point and teach me lessons about something that almost broke me. Instead, they gave me money to make ends meet, and more importantly, they gave me words of love, encouragement, and recognition of things that I had done for them that I never knew of. They gave me a renewed hope and drive. My legacy will be stronger because of them. There aren't enough words to explain the importance of this experience in my life. Money is just energy exchange, and the most heartfelt acts of giving, loaning, and explaining why were a lesson that it was never the money that was taken that mattered. It was I that mattered. Definitely a turning point in my life for sure. I've also made new friends, and that I'm learning from, sharing with, and growing into, and I so honor them this year too. Again, our paths cross for a reason and for a season. I've looked at people in my world through different eyes this year, some of it forced, some of it chosen, and all of it embraced by a different me than I have ever known before. I am no longer stuck. I am free. I am cherished. I am loved. I am worthy, and I am here for a purpose, and I intend to fulfill it to the best of my ability. This year, I chose to love, be loved, and to be loved. And this year is coming to a close. Celebrate your family and friends. And I might suggest that you center yourself in your consciousness and choose to see all you encounter through eyes of love. See the world around you as a glorious place of opportunity. the opportunity to know yourself on a deeper personal level, the opportunity to look at people on a whole new level, to see their true inner beauty. Even if the outside actions are not beautiful, there is still beauty in them. Buried in their hurt, anger, or denial, help them find it. Take the opportunity to close out all the ugly in the world. You can be aware of what's going on without being obsessed with it. You can offer to change it by being the change in it, not part of the anger surrounding it. Take the opportunity to grasp all of the moments of wonder and love around you. Look for the miracles in life. They're everywhere. You just need to see them and acknowledge them. If you want something in this life, go for it. Do the thing. Be that person. Love yourself enough to take that leap of faith. Jump into the reality that you want to see. It's there. It's yours. You and your beliefs hold you in limbo of wanting and wishing instead of doing and having. Remember who you are, not who others told you who you are. Peel those labels back. Let your true, authentic inner beauty shine, and remember that you are made in the likeness of God. He has already told you who you are. You are able, you are smart, you are dedicated, you are a hard worker, a kind, loving person. You are anything you choose to tell yourself who you are. Your words do matter. Your actions matter. You matter. You are worthy of all that is good. And when things seem darkest, remember to find the lesson. Remember who God said you are and speak those words into your reality. Life is happening for you, not to you. Embrace all the moments in your life. Encourage yourself with positive words and celebrate every little accomplishment. Applaud yourself in even the smallest accomplishments. You may not be all the way to the point that you thought you'd be at by this time in your life, but you are further than you have ever been. One step at a time, your purpose is coming into being. When you're full of encouragement and love, you can give so much more of that positive love and encouragement to others. If you're empty, you have nothing to give. Just a reminder, celebrate you this holiday season. You are worthy of it. All that you've learned, all that you have experienced, and all that you embrace take you further on your journey than you could ever think or imagine. Always know you are enough. This holiday season, take the pictures, disconnect from distractions, stay present, truly be present with your surroundings and the people in it. This holiday season, I learned that my dream of Simply Life comes from exactly that, a simple, grateful, heartfelt, love-driven life, a life that you get to be the star of because you are worthy of all that is good and everything that God has already promised you if you would only choose to receive it. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you. Go make some beautiful memories so one day you will look back and say, I lived a life of infinite abundance. I lived simply life inspired. Have a beautiful time making the memories from the moments you so enjoy, sending you so much light and love.